Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So this video is basically about disappointing products that I have, as the title would suggest. So typically I initially just didn't want to put this type of video on my channel because I didn't really want that type of negative energy on my channel. But at the same time, I realized that there's no point of raving about certain products and not telling you about the products that don't actually work for me. So I decided that when I do have like a substantial amount of products that I feel like I should speak about, I will create a video like this where I tell you about the products that didn't work for me. And I just want to disclaimer that the products that I'm speaking about didn't work with me, so it could work with someone else, it could be someone else's favorite. I'm pretty sure some of the products that I'm speaking about are a lot of people's favorites because I do research like all the products that I buy before I buy it. So a lot of the things that I am actually going to speak about, a lot of people love, but it just doesn't work for me. The first product that I'm going to speak about is the L'Oreal False Lash Wing Sculpt Mascara. Now, I don't know if you guys watch Kosher Beauty, but this is her favorite mascara. Like, she loves this mascara, and the moment it came out in South Africa, I lost my mind because I was like, finally. I thought like, I mean, it's great because I hate lining my actual waterline, and the way that her lashes looked when she used this, I was like, that is insane. But when I used this, it completely screwed with my eyes. Like, my eyes just started watering and wouldn't stop, and it just, my eyes were so red, and it was honestly like one of the worst experiences that I've ever had with a mascara. My eyes were just watering constantly until I removed every single bit of the mascara off. This just didn't work with me. I know that a lot of people love it, but it didn't, so this completely just, it's a no from me. Next up is this LA Gold Pro setting spray, and this is the matte finish one. So a lot of people just, I think in general, when the LA Gold setting sprays came out, just raved about how good it was. I don't think people have been using it as of late, but I saw it and I was like, I need to speak about this because when I use this stuff, it legit just like burns my skin, and I think it's because of the alcohol in this. But I mean, there are other setting sprays with alcohol in it, but this one legitimately, like, it burns. This is something that just, I guess, didn't work with my skin, and it's sad because a matte setting spray is something that I'd like. The other problem with this is that you get this little bottle and you pay quite a bit, and you're just like, why though? I love this brand, but this is something that just didn't work with me. Just don't come at me for this product that I'm about to speak about, because people have just, wow, if people have loved the product from LA Girl, it's probably been this one. Like, second to the Pro Conceals, it's been this product. So don't come at me. This is just my experience. If you want me to have a review video just for this product, I will do it, and I'll show you why I feel the way that I do about this product. This is the LA Girl Pro Coverage High Definition Longwear Illuminating Foundation. Now, this foundation, it did not work with me, and it's not the fact that I have combination to oily skin, because I have used like luminous foundations, much more like luminous than this, and it looks fine on my skin. But this, it was like, it just didn't work. Like, nothing about this foundation worked with me. I don't know if people that have actually reviewed this foundation and said the amazing things that they did actually use this and properly use this before they put up reviews about it, because I have seen people say the type of things that I feel about the foundation, but I'm gonna call it out for its flaws. I could be using a different drugstore foundation and a cheaper one that works better than this. I think they have a great shade range in this, which is a really good thing. This is a full coverage illuminating foundation, but my experience with this was I applied it on my face and it looked beautiful. It looked amazing. I was like, okay, I understand why people love this foundation so much. And I was like, great. I'm gonna, I applied it in the morning, so I was like, I'm gonna test this, because for me the best way to test the foundation is actually check when I go to work in the morning, and when I come home in the afternoon. I want to see what it looks like. I want to see how it wears, because I want to see what the foundation actually does, what it actually looks like on my skin. So I was like, okay, cool. I put this on, I check it about like, you know, 11 o'clock, still looks good, because I usually do like a touch up on my skin, still looks good. I was like, great stuff. And then I checked my skin after work. This whole part here, this whole part here, and on my forehead is orange. Orange. Like my face was orange. And then to make things worse, it was patchy. It legitimately, it was in patches. My face was orange and patchy. And I was like, are you kidding me? Like, I saw myself in the mirror and I started freaking out because I've never seen a foundation do this on my skin and just looks so ridiculous. And I was like, what the hell is this? I don't care if people are like, some of the shades don't work, all the shades should be consistent, so one shade could work and another one couldn't. I don't care, because I'm paying for this foundation that matches my face. It wasn't a cheap foundation. I think it was 175 rand, which I think is a lot. I feel like I could have bought a different foundation that didn't do this to my face, because I'm not going to use this. I used this twice because I tried to use it again and it did the same thing. I just don't have the time for this. I'm not even going to give it to anyone because I don't want anyone else to go through the trauma. This foundation is just no, nope, 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 never. Another foundation that just didn't really work with me was the Avon Ideal Flawless Nude Matte Fluid Makeup, and this is the first time I really tried an Avon foundation. I've used their BB cream and I actually really do love their BB cream. This is the first time I used a foundation of theirs, and the problem that I had with this is that it kind of just disappeared into your skin. So I know it's like a nude matte makeup, but I felt like I would have to apply like 3 layers of this to even see like something. As in, their BB cream would give me more coverage than this would, which was weird because this is a foundation. And I tried it with a brush and I tried it with a sponge, and both instances it just didn't work. And I've mixed it in with other foundations and it still didn't work, so it just didn't work out for me. The next product is the Essence Light Up Your Face Luminizer palette, and I got really excited because I thought, you know what, Essence is really like going into this highlighter life. I'm super excited, let me try this out. And I think I just bought this on a whim because I was like, you know what, these shades look really beautiful in the store, so I was like, let me just try it out. And I do have an Essence highlighter that is really beautiful. Let me just, it swatches really nice, so it looks like it's gonna be really promising. It is chalky. I don't know if you can see it on my fingers. The first shade is technically just like a normal powder, which is weird. Like, there's no shimmer in it, so I don't understand how it's a highlight. And the middle shade is beautiful. It is quite shimmery. It is, you know, it is quite nice. And this shade, this was the shade that I guess would suit my skin tone the most, but there wasn't much pigment when I actually applied it on my face, and this shade was the most impressive. Like, just applying it on the high points, it really just gave pigment. But these two shades were just like, why is this even a palette? Like, it should have just been this shade as a highlighter, because this was really good, and then these two were just like there. It just didn't work. So I realized that I'm actually quite fussy when it comes to highlighters. And okay, so this product that I'm about to speak about is not because of the product itself, it's not because of the formula, it's not because of the pigment on it, it's just because of the shade. This is the Mary Luminizer, and I mean, this is such a well-known highlighter. Everyone knows it, everyone loves it. It is like a cult favorite, and it's been a cult favorite for a long time. It's basically a champagne highlighter, and it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. It looks so beautiful on your skin. But with my experience about this, I think the first time I used it, it just, with a skin tone like mine, just didn't sit well. And I would rather, I think, for a skin tone like mine, call this a highlight topper. So it would be a highlight that I would put on top of another highlight that I have on. So I would have just a golden toned highlight and maybe put this just on the highest points, or even just on my brow bone, on my inner corner, and just leave it at that, because this could not be a face highlight for me because it has that frosty look. And I don't know, I was disappointed because this isn't a cheap product, and a lot of people hyped it up as that universal highlighter that everyone has to use and it'll work with everyone and it's great for all skin tones and it's the perfect highlighter. Do you know what I mean? Like, this was that highlighter that everyone was saying you need in your life, and I guess you can even see by the amount that I've used it, it just doesn't work with me. And I don't know, I just guess that I'm disappointed because someone could have just told us that it doesn't work with all skin tones. This is more just the shade that just didn't work with me, but I mean, it's still a beautiful highlighter, it still has crazy pigment, but I think for the price that I paid, I would want to actually use it. But you know, such is life when you're a woman of color. So one of these products are actually a lip product, and this is the NYX Liquid Suede lipstick, and it's in the shade Sandstorm. Now, I think I did mention this in one of my NYX hauls, but I heard so much about these liquid suedes, and this color looks amazing, amazing, amazing. It's a perfect nude, but I used this and it just like sunk into my lips, like it just disappeared, and I was like, bruv, what is even going on? So I used it and I was like, really? And I reapplied it and it reapplied okay-ish, but then immediately, like maybe half an hour after that, it started sinking into my lips again, and it made my lips look really dry even though it's still transferred. So I don't know why it didn't work with me. I don't know if you guys have tried this before and it worked for you. Please let me know, because I really do love this color and I would like to make it work. If it has worked for you, please let me know, because it's such a beautiful shade. It just sinks into my lips and it doesn't work. Even when I tried it with a lip liner, it's okay-ish, but it's not what I want it to be. I want it to work. So let me know if you've made this work for you. So last up is another highlighter, and let me just take it out the box. This is by MAC. This is the Extra Dimensional Skin Finish in the shade Beaming Blush. Now, I actually showed this in my MAC haul, and I think even in that haul, you guys could see how beautiful, absolutely beautiful this highlight looks. It looks insane. When you swatch it with your finger, it is ridiculous. Like, the pigment on this is ridiculous, but you can even see the indent that I have in this, because when you apply this product, I feel like no product from the pan actually applies to your face. So with a product like this, you can't actually apply it with your finger. So I've tried a fan brush, I've tried the Real Technique setting brush, and you kind of just have to like really go into this product and really like put it on your skin in order for you to get actual pigment on your face. I just expected more because I guess when you swatch it, it gives you an idea of what it's going to be, but you never really know until you apply it with a brush, and it just didn't work with a brush. I think I did use this in a tutorial once, but even in that tutorial, you can see that I struggle to actually like get the pigment out. I think I applied it like 2 times before the pigment actually showed on my face, and I think that was with the Real Technique setting brush. That setting brush usually makes highlights very strong. Like, if you use that setting brush, you know you're gonna be like, you're gonna have a line on your face, whereas with this, you'd be like digging into it basically, and you just get like some pigment on. So that is it, you guys. I know there was a lot of negativity and a lot of complaining, but I know that this is an honest space and I'm going to be honest about these products. I didn't want to have like reviews on these products because I just feel like that's just too much, but I think it's better when I just put it in a bulk video and just tell you guys what didn't work for me. I just want to say also that there are so many products from these brands that I love, that are my favorites. I guess most of these brands that I've used here are my complete favorite like brands, because they have other products that are amazing. And I guess it's more disappointing for me because I have so many products from these brands and there are these disappointing ones. So I guess nothing is perfect, but I might as well tell you guys in case you're considering buying it and you have the same issue as me one day, at least you know, at least you're informed, and that's the most that I can do. So I really hope you guys like this video. Please thumbs up if you did. If you'd like me to do any type of other videos like this, just let me know in the comments down below and I will do it for you. This makeup tutorial, if you want to know where I did it, I have a video on it. I will link it down below. And yeah, that's about it. I really hope you guys liked it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.